In a recent video, I described a certain kind of nerdy spy thriller. Well, the movie I just saw is not that kind of movie. This is a Drafthouse Diary from Monday, April 10th, 2025, when I went to the Alamo Drafthouse at Sloan's Lake to see The Amateur. This movie may have been about a nerd, but it wasn't that kind of nerdy spy story that I was talking about earlier. It's less a story in the mold of Black Bag or The Sandbaggers than it was a version of a Jason Bourne movie through a funhouse mirror. It was very much an action thriller. It's a revenge story, and it's mostly concerned with tactics, with fights, with boots on the ground kind of espionage, with just enough spy tech gadgetry to drive the action forward, and just enough organizational intrigue to give the whole thing a bit more structure and somewhat broader stakes. In this movie, Rami Malek plays a CIA analyst and cryptologist, very much a nerdy software kind of guy. When his wife is killed in an apparent terrorist action overseas, he blackmails his immediate superiors into giving him the training and resources he needs to go into the field and track down her killers himself. This is all rather ridiculous, but the movie does make an effort to establish enough unprecedented situations and extreme motivations on the part of a number of people involved to make it at least plausible that certain characters would play along for a while. Running through the movie is the question of what makes a killer, or what it means to be a killer, and whether that is something that can be taught, whether will or sufficient trauma can change a person in that way. Rami Malek has become the premier actor for portraying people who are extremely uncomfortable in their own skin. And he has a way of playing these very interior roles, that nevertheless plays well on screen, and it elicits some degree of empathy, or at least an ongoing curiosity about his characters and about their fate. The movie was interesting. It was entertaining. I don't know that it's going to prove to be particularly memorable, but it was worthwhile. I do want to tell you about the rest of my trip to the Alamo, but first, if you're enjoying this Drafthouse Diary, please click the like button, and if you want more of these as they come out, please click subscribe. The Alamo pre-show for this wasn't fully generic, but it was not custom made for this feature. It was a pre-show they could plug in for pretty much any action or spy movie. It was almost all shorts and trailers and clips from action films, including kung fu movies, an unofficial Rocky remake from Turkey, the movie Point Break, and many others. And also Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy in 48 Hours for some reason. And an Alamo compilation of chase scenes set in Paris with the groan-inducing title La Vie en Rhodes. For dinner, I tried something I've been looking forward to. I tried the Berbere spice rub for their new build-it-yourself chicken menu, but this time I tried it on their wings. And this was far better than the same rub on the drier chicken tenders. It was about the same as that limited-time Berbere spiced wings entree they had a few years ago, which is still one of the best things I've had at the Alamo. Highly recommended. The staff was good, as it always is at Sloan's Lake. The theater, it is what it is. It needs work. But still, a fun time at the movies. Thanks for joining me for this Drafthouse Diary. I'll be back soon with more. In the meantime, enjoy your movies, and when you do, stay till the end of the credits.